Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in the earth right now and prophetically, and man, are our people in for it? I mean, Jacob's trouble, the desolation of abomination. Our people have no idea what we're up against, but a remnant will be saved. A remnant will be saved, and we're here for that remnant in Christ. It's unfortunate that the majority of the people on earth aren't going to make it, right? And that's the tough part about it because it seems as if there's no defining line on earth concerning the morality as far as where the line begins or ends. And the people are stuck in confusion and refuse to come back to the Almighty. But hopefully, this particular lesson today blesses those out there in the world who may be atheist, agnostic, who don't believe at all, or they may believe some other type of ideology, such as long as I'm a good person, it's about putting good into the universe and all these others. And hopefully this lesson will impact not just those who believe the truth, but also those who have given up on any, I would say, substantial, organized belief. Okay? Because many people have turned to themselves after being let down so many times, may have joined churches, mosques, or whatever the case is, and have witnessed levels of hypocrisy, things that they would deem wrong, and they've given up on the strength that comes with a unified, being a part of a unified belief. And it's unfortunate. Now, either you are on the road with Christ and unified under his body, protected by the heavens, or you're unified into the satanic hive mind. You think you don't have a belief system just because you're not organizing with traditional religions, right? But you're still under a belief system. And hopefully those who are uncertain can get some clarity to know that their answers are and were in the Bible the whole time, regardless of the church you may have been associated with, okay, that you found wasn't operating incorrect, or the religious sect, or whatever the case is. Some people travel from church to church looking for a church home, being disappointed over and over and over again. Well, it doesn't mean the Bible was wrong. It means the men in position were wrong, or the women who shouldn't have been in position were wrong. One thing I find to be impactful or resonate with people when it comes to this Bible is the majority of the earth, no matter who you are, what race you are a part of, right? Regardless of religious belief, regardless of anything, your race or whatever, there's two things in particular, right? Two things that are for certain, regardless of what we believe and what religion you came from and what race you are a part of. There's two certainties that all people on earth are in agreement with. Life, that's right. People come into the earth, so you can't deny the truth concerning life and death. These are two certainties that no one on earth can deny. And usually what resonates with people more so than anything is the understanding of those two, regardless of your religious persuasion. What is life? How to live that life? Who's the God who created this life? Which is uncertainty, because Satan have confused everyone in the earth concerning the path. But the one thing for certain that we all agree with is death. We see it every day. It's reported on every day, and that's a certainty. That the curse against life is death. And one thing that usually get most people's attention is the fact that none of us can deny that that's a certainty at the end of our life and have questions concerning it. What happens after this? Will I be accepted by the God or the universe or whatever I believe when I'm standing before the one who made me? Did I do enough to be accepted? Right? That's a certainty. We're going to make it on the other side, but there's so much ambiguity concerning what happens over there. And I hope to bring some clarity with this lesson today. The resurrection revealed. Folks, it was in the Bible the whole time from the beginning. The resurrection revealed. It doesn't matter if you're Muslim, Christian, Hindu. It doesn't matter if you don't believe in God. If you had any questions concerning life and or death in particular, this is the lesson you need to understand. Because one thing is for certain. We are all connected to a higher power. We're all connected to a higher power. And because we are the essence from the great I am, what's in these shells we call body is an eternal spirit. Which means it lived in the celestial from the beginning, when the first begotten of the Father before earth created all spirits. No new spirits are being created today. All spirits were created in the beginning during the time of creation and are sent into the earth at its appointed time by the Creator or the one who made that spirit. No new spirits are being made. Just people are coming in according to the course. According to what? What was commanded their time to live on earth since the earth was created. What's in us is eternal, which means what? We had life before here. And there will be life. There is life after here. The question is, what happens with that life? Earth determines that. Earth determines it. So I want to talk about this today so that no one is confused concerning it. And we're going to show you who confused the whole earth concerning life and or death. When it comes to the resurrection, in a nutshell, brothers and sisters, is what? Life from the dead. We have the regular what? We have the regular birth. We live once, then we die. That's the cycle of life. But Satan has confused the people concerning this. Right? And from the time the Most High gave us the understanding of life and death, the Gentile nations and their priests and priestesses has what? Confused the masses concerning what happens after this life. Some believe, as we believe, that life or the spirit is eternal. That is correct. But what happens after death is where everything goes off the rails. Some people believe, and I'm going to show you a few beliefs out there, that you come back. And based on your particular life, it determines what type of life you'll have in the reincarnation. Right? That's a concept. And that's an age-old concept. Right? I'm going to go over the origin of a lot of this. We're going to also talk about the Hindus, what they believe in, all that, because a lot of people are ambiguous or totally confused to what these Indians and Asians are coming over here with. Right? And we're going to show also, in particular, Egypt. What did they believe concerning the afterlife and why that should concern us all?